Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. My name is Xavier, and we have a very special episode for you today. If you're new to the show, every week we set up a topic with a short story or would you rather question, and today we have a would you rather. But before we get into that, I'd like to introduce my two co-hosts.
Woo.
Cale, Corey.
Huh?
Cale, Corey. Corey.
Oh,
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh,
We
sorry.
doing this
We're doing this
right now?
Are you good or not?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing? I'm doing just fine.
I'm doing better than fine, Xavier. I'm doing swell.
Well, that answers your question, Xavier. Moving on.
No. I want to talk.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, Cale.
Cale, are you good or not?
I want to know. You said, are we doing this?
How you doing, Cale?
Tensions are high, but we're here. So whatever.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Back in the studio. How you doing?
I'm doing well, bro. I feel good.
Awesome.
Things are going well. Always
Good.
a pleasure to get back in the studio. It's really become a cool space for us and using all the new equipment and everything. Very exciting.
The fun toys.
Hell yeah. So very, very much so excited to be here. What about you, Corey?
I was doing good
Okay.
until about a minute ago.
All right,
Somebody
Xavier, what do you
stepping
got
on my
for
toes.
us?
No, hey, okay, yeah. I'm good.
It's my time. It's my time to talk up here.
No, I'm doing great. Today's great. As you can tell, we're on one today. Excited
Right
to
out
get
of-
into
right
this,
out of the gate.
this episode. So thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait. Xavier, brother, our host. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this topic with you guys. So are you guys ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Depends, Cale. Are we good?
I mean, I'm fine. You
Nice.
seem upset.
I'm a little upset.
Oh God.
We're good. Roll it.
Do you need some
No.
water?
No, he doesn't need anything. Jesus. All right.
All right, fine. We'll gloss over this.
Okay.
We'll address it later. Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
Fucking-
We'll make
Our
make it look
relationship
like we
might be
like-
tarnished after this, Cale, but here we are.
Here we are. Yeah, here we are.
We are.
And who brought us here? You.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
I did send the text.
That's true.
See?
You rallied the
Kept
troops.
the receipts.
He's
Xavier, enough.
got the receipts.
No, I have the receipts.
Oh, you kept them.
It's tax season.
Oh God. True.
It's the best intro.
This intro, I like these.
It's fun.
I
yeah,
like
it's
it.
fun. Yeah. All right. Well, let's maybe we should get started.
Let's
All right.
do it.
Because
You're the boss. You're the boss.
I'm the boss. So without further ado, here's your weekly tall topic.
Very nice.
Would you
That was flawless. There's no editing done on the show. We're
No.
just rock solid.
Yeah.
This is all a one take.
There's no
Yeah.
editing.
I
No editing.
refuse to do it anymore.
Yeah, you just had enough.
Okay. Would you rather
Uh-huh.
be gifted a box containing everything you lost in your life or have a long talk with someone who isn't in your life anymore?
Pretty serious questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting a little more sentimental, a little more
Yeah.
down to the nitty gritty with these two.
Hard to add levity to that, but
Yeah.
we'll do our best.
Oh, that was perfect.
That was.
Corey. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Shit. Calling
Yes.
on you, man.
Ah.
Yes.
So if we're going to get a box containing everything that we've lost in our life, does that include money? Because I have lost hundreds of dollars in money.
I would say so, yeah. Anything you've lost.
Damn.
So have
We
you-
can
you've-
recoup cash?
Hey, you
Oh,
lost.
my
it.
answer
It's-
just changed.
It's everything you've lost.
I
in
can
your
get my
life.
virginity back?
Damn.
Good.
That's
Spark in
awesome,
your eye.
dude.
This is quite the gift box.
Great.
Quite the gift.
Quite the gift.
But yeah, I mean, I'm leaving it up to
Yeah.
literally everything you can think that you've lost in your life. I mean,
Man.
my memory's bad, but yeah. What do you think?
Does with Lost, does it also go for things that were stolen from me?
Oh, that is a form of
'Cause-
loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're losing something.
When I was 8, somebody stole Pokemon Blue out the back of my Game Boy.
It's messed up.
Yeah. I would like to have that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's safe.
Tune up that kid at the same time.
Exactly.
If I find out who stole my Pokemon game, I'll beat him up.
There's only a couple of guys it could have been.
That's true. everyone at the Boys and Girls Club, I know who you are.
We'll get you.
I'll find you.
You're on the mandate.
So follow-up question. If we're going to talk to somebody who isn't in our life anymore, do they have to be dead? Can they just be somebody I don't talk to?
Well, you
Could be.
ceased.
I just want to know.
associate with?
Yeah, your options for that one, I would say anyone who's not, yeah.
All right.
If they're not here,
It's pretty broad.
Yeah.
yeah, or if they're not in your life anymore due to X, Y, Z or whatever, or someone that's not here, it's passed on.
I definitely I have somebody in mind who I would want to talk to, but I think that I'd rather take the physical property. I'd rather take the amount of money that I've lost and have that back, as well as all of the other things, because I lose shit every day, every single day. It's never stopped. I've jackets.
Huh?
I don't know how.
Yeah,
They're just gone.
They're just gone. You're like, what the?
All those one socks I've gotten out of the dryer, I'd find the other one.
You're going to double your wardrobe
right.
instantly.
That's true.
You would, yeah.
Damn, none of those clothes fit anymore, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Just makes it funny.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I take everything back that I lost. What about you?
Nice, yeah.
That's very appealing to me. But like you said, for you, but I also have a very bad memory. So I would
what
you
did
get
I
to
lose?
see all these things that you've lost. You don't even remember.
Yeah.
Especially recouping money would be nice. God damn. But feel like I'm fine where I'm at now in life.
Yeah.
So all the stuff that I've lost or was taken or stolen or whatever is probably not that important to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I would have a certain feeling about it. If I when I read this question, there's not one thing that I could pick out specifically that I need that back.
Oh, bro, I have an itemized list. That's funny.
Sure you got. Yeah, see, that's just the difference.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
And we're gonna go down that list. Don't you worry, Corey.
Right.
But yeah, nothing jumps out to me, and I think I would just want to have a conversation.
Right.
A long talk. I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds nice. I mean, I could give you either closure or, just be cathartic in the way of getting stuff off your chest.
Oh, absolutely.
Things like that. So, I mean, yeah, I would probably opt for that just in terms of I think that would not better serve me going forward, but I think I would get more out of that long conversation than getting my stuff back
Okay, that's cool.
for me.
Do you think without getting too much into your decision right now, would it be a sentimental conversation? Would it be do you have somebody in mind?
Oh yeah, my dad for sure.
Okay,
Oh,
that's what I
100%.
was picturing.
Daddy. No, no, yeah, my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would just have a conversation. I mean, it's been 5 years now since he passed, which is crazy to me. It does not feel like that long. But
Wow.
just to update him about everything that's been happening, or all this stuff so much has happened since he passed on. So for sure that, and I'm sure we'll get into that and stuff, but that would definitely be very rewarding to me to kind of
100%.
update him on everything that's been going on. I think he would have loved this. He
Oh,
would have loved to
absolutely.
do this for sure. He would have been all over it.
Well, he was there when we were doing the band back in the day. Too,
Right.
so, he was always there for us.
Right. Yeah. His support would have been really nice on this, but I think he would have enjoyed it. And yeah, that would have been my choice off the bat when I heard these questions right now. I was like, no brainer for me.
Okay.
Right on. No, I like that. Yeah,
Because he's dead. You can laugh. I'm laughing.
yeah. No,
But
that's
I'm
I
going to put an extra long space in there.
Yeah, there's
in
gonna
there
be
for
a
you.
long
He's
pause.
still-
Yeah.
because he's dead.
Long, quiet pause.
Perfect.
Well,
moving on from that shit. Wow.
No, I'm okay. That's even more cryptic. I am all right. I'm okay. Okay.
He's fine.
Stop
He's
staring
fine.
at me like that.
He's good.
Don't look at me.
Don't send him Instagram messages.
Son,
Doesn't
no.
want. No.
No, don't do that.
Anyway, Xavier,
Yeah.
you posed this question, and now
No.
I want to know your answer.
Oof.
Just leave this in.
Done.
Sorry. I want to, I'm curious to see what I've lost in my life.
Right?
Um,
Okay.
That's definitely that's the only drawback I think I have is because, like I said, I wouldn't remember it or this and that. So,
Yeah.
like you said, it would be like a surprise. You
It
get this
would-
giant box with all this stuff. You have no idea that you lost it. You're like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I can't really recall some things that I've lost, but I mean, I'm sure I've lost money or some things, and the things that may have sentimental value.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that would be my go-to.
Imagine like the nostalgia of going through all of those items. Like, because it would be from like your entire life. So you get to see your life evolve through lost items.
Right.
Yeah. See exactly. It might bring up more memories but yeah, I think that would be my pick.
Yeah. I think like as time goes on, you would see like the importance of your items would get more and more as life goes on. Things you would only have that mattered to you that you lost. So you would see this kind of evolve, like this evolving thing of the things that you've lost. And that would be cool to see everything. I'd love to see everything like just strewn about, just like, damn, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, you wonder
no
like,
idea what it is.
Like even like not knowing the things that you have lost, like how much things would you really have if you had a box of all of it?
Right. Yeah. I think just the curiosity of that would be kind of cool. Just to see. I mean, the other question too, to having a long talk with somebody who isn't in your life anymore. That's also good. I was trying to think of like who I'd want to have a long talk with.
Cale's dad.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be really nice.
Xavier, you're doing a great job.
No. Yeah. I mean, but I'd leave that to Cale. That's.
Did you have somebody in mind though that you would talk to, or not really?
Honestly, I'd probably like to speak with my maybe my grandfather on my dad's side. My dad's dad. I never met him. I mean, well, okay, I'll take that back. I did meet him when I was like a baby.
Yeah, exactly. You have been around him.
Yeah. You weren't like a person when you.
No, I was just a vomiting poopy monster.
So you were
not much different.
16.
No. Yeah, that's really changed. But no, yeah, I think that would be I think that'd be. I mean, I don't know what I talked to him about because we don't have anything to bond on, I guess, but.
Just ask him about
life
himself.
Just ask, his life, how he navigated through life, being an older generation and stuff. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of something cool to talk to him about because I know him and my dad. They're like really good friends. Like they're close when when he was growing up, but then they're like my dad would tell me at one point like he just stopped caring, or he stopped caring. He just changed as a person. And they didn't like mesh well anymore, and he was more like spend a lot of time in like the basement, solitude kind of thing. And and he passed like right after I was born, a little bit after I was born. So it's like it was, and so it'd be just kind of interesting to meet him.
Yeah, pick his brain.
Yeah.
Like,
who knows to figure out what kind of person he was.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of a cool. Maybe I just picked both questions, didn't I?
Hey, you're the host.
Don't I do that?
You're the host.
Yeah, I mean, this is your would you rather.
But yeah, I think that maybe I like that one better. I mean, getting a gift or of things that you've lost. I mean, I have no idea what I've lost, but that'd be kind of cool to see. Like to talk to my grandfather. I think that'd be one person that I'd pick. For that one. But
I'm immediately thinking like, now I have these things that I've lost in my life. What in the hell am I going to do with them?
Oh,
right.
Yeah, like now I just have this collection of shit.
Right. No, but it is interesting to me that
I have this cluttered in my house.
What am I going to do with baby clothes?
It's like, this looks bad. This looks real bad.
Yeah,
if we get rated, we're bad.
Jacket and like a shirt and pants and underwear for a 4-year-old child in my house.
Just be like,
that's not going to look
arrest him. We found him.
This
I don't know what he did, but we found him.
This is mine.
It's mine. I saved it. It's my own.
My name's on it. Is it?
Yeah, it's written right there in the waistband. See?
Perfect.
I do find it interesting though. Like I didn't think of anything like off the bat that I would find in that box or be looking for in that box. You kind of have the curiosity portion. But you seem like you have like specific things.
I want
That's
my
interesting
fucking Schwinn back. My bicycle got stolen in Portland. I want it back.
Give him this goddamn bicycle back, you fucker.
Yeah. You dick.
We know who you shitter.
I actually do know who it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My ex-neighbor.
Oh,
yeah, he was a meth head.
Oh, well,
cool guy.
Oh, that bike's gone. Yeah.
No, I think he ate it.
Yeah,
He might have just been gnawing on those handlebars.
Yeah, it was weird because I lived in a cul-de-sac, so like you had to walk like down a street past other apartment complexes to like find my house, and like it was just very, I don't know, targeted.
It seems like it. Yeah. I remember you telling me that story. It's like, okay,
so
somebody had to know that was there.
Yeah, and know that I'm not at home because I worked from home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm salty about having the shit in my life that was stolen from me. I want that stuff back. I do appreciate having a conversation with somebody who's not in my life. Like I would also choose my grandpa. I would love to express exactly what you're saying. But I don't have a good memory. So like, I wouldn't after the moment really be able to cherish the conversation unless I recorded it. Well, I guess that's
just bring him here to the studio.
Yeah. Put him in. So what's up, Grandpa? Tell me how you been.
What the hell is this?
How is it in hell? Huh?
Oh my God.
A little hot. No, I love my grandpa. He's fine.
He's not.
Well, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's not fine.
Well, he's not getting worse.
It's true. It stopped.
Yeah.
It's just over.
The aching is over.
Or
your torment has ended.
I love my grandpa.
My grandpa died too.
Yeah, we're in our 30s. Like that's
bunch of dead ass grandparents. It's not good.
I think, but yeah, like I said, like I would like to have. I would just like to see my life in objects. I think that'd be wild.
Yeah, that'd be kind of. I think that'd be cool.
Is there one specific thing? I know you talked about the bike and the thing. Is there like the most sentimental thing? Can you think of it right off the bat?
See, that's the thing is like I'm more pragmatic instead of going for sentimentality. Like there are specific things. Dude, I when I was like maybe 11 years old, I got $200 in cash for my birthday. And we were
rich boy.
I know. We were at a bowling alley.
I got a punch in the face.
We were at a bowling alley. Cale, I think you were there.
I was.
Xavier, I didn't know you at the time, but we had a few other friends there
to the party.
And my wallet got stolen at my birthday party after opening up the card. So like, yeah, like there's things like I said, I'm fucking salty about. I want my shit back. It's mine.
Yeah. Why do people keep stealing from you?
I'm just that kind of guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Like that guy's robbable. Look at his face. I gotta rob him.
Oh, that fucker. He doesn't need those shoes.
He doesn't need those shoes.
Don't even fit him right. They look better on me. So if you see me in the street, please don't take my stuff.
Don't take our stuff.
I will cry and make a podcast about it.
Yeah. And then we'll proceed to beat you with these microphones.
It's a very expensive beatdown.
That's true.
It'll be worth it. It'll catch all your cries.
Beat you up with $3,000 equipment.
This will learn you.
Think about that next time, thief boy.
No, yeah, that's a lot of money to be just trashing around.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No. But no, I think those are good answers, guys. Because
I got to steal something from Corey.
You son of a bitch.
I knew
it. we got to take a quick break and rifle through Corey's things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll be back.
Pick up something you want. Pick it up.
It's got anything you want. It's got my name written all over it.
Yeah, it's got to steal whatever we want.
But please return it. Okay? Stealing's not cool.
Give us the bike.
You fuck.
You fuck. Whoever's at your birthday party, fuck you.
Fuck you.
11 years old.
You
fuck you.
Suck.
You fucking suck.
Dude, we've been syncing up on a couple of these that are pretty good. I like it.
All right, cut to ads.
Cut to ad, Xavier.
Let's cut it.
What are we doing?
Are you tired of the same old podcasts? I'm Cale, the Hammer. Have you had enough of the same old song and dance? Don't despair. You have found the weekly Tall Talk. We bring you all the topics you deserve, all the madness you can't contain, and let your insanity run wild. A weekly series of short stories and would you rather questions every Wednesday at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you can think of. The weekly Tall Talk. Go listen now.
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed those ads. Welcome back. Guys, you ready to get into the next questions I have for you?
Yeah, I mean, Cale and I spoke during the ads. I think we're okay now.
You guys are okay?
Are we?
You guys okay?
Well, he's not.
Is-
Yeah,
He's
we're
not
okay.
worried.
Let's just go
Oh,
on.
okay.
It's
No,
fine.
we're
It's cool.
fine.
Yeah, we don't need to address this.
Nothing could be better. Yeah, of course. This guy.
Just play the. Do the show.
Oh, okay.
Just do the show,
Xavier, ask me.
so I can leave.
Ask me that question.
Oh yeah, ask him.
I'm going to steal the spotlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gonna go there?
I am. There's another bike outside. I'm going to fucking.
It was Cale the whole
It was
time.
me. It's
Son
just
of a
me.
bitch.
There's like a montage of me just stealing shit.
Yeah.
I spend all my money flying up there to steal the bike and just chuck it right into the forest, leave it.
See ya.
Later.
I know, dude. You steal it, just not even to like own it,
Just
to
to
destroy it.
trash it.
He has to have it.
He doesn't need this.
It's my style. Baby. Revenge. All right, Xavier. Yes, we are ready. We're on good terms as of now.
Perfect.
It might change,
Yeah. Perfect.
but we're good for now.
All right. Cool. All right. So next question. Do you live in the past, present, or future in your mind? Mm-hmm. Cale.
Rock on.
Oh, you're just gonna go with him? No, I mean, he stole it. You know, it's fine. Just go.
Yes. My time to shine, baby.
It's your time.
Thinking about this, like, seriously, I've always
Mhm.
kind of lived in the future. I've never had like a past sentimental kind of feeling. I've always learned, like, what's the next step? What do I need to do in 5 years? What is this? The things for the show. What's our goals for this? And I think goals are good. I think goals are something to
Oh, yeah.
shoot for to like kind of propel us forward. But as of late, I've been really trying to live in the present, like enjoy doing these episodes with you guys instead of like, oh, by the end of the year, I hope it's this or I hope it's that or what we're doing. It's a lot more taking things in.
Yeah.
As of now, like accepting them for what they are. I don't like change that much. So that's always been kind of hard on me. So I think that's been another reason of why don't like to live in the present.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always been like planning for something else or looking forward to something instead of like fully acknowledging the moment that I'm in. So as of now, I'm trying to like really be more present in like the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
Versus like going backwards or looking forward too much. It's like, I just enjoy like taking the time with you guys to do this. I mean, I take it like day by day. Like I said, this is a good example of like, instead of, oh, by the end of the year, I wonder where we're going to be at. No, enjoy the process. Enjoy every step we're taking, the studio, the new stuff. It's all exciting and it's all just trying to do stuff temporary. Everything's temporary.
Yeah.
So like trying to like take it for what it is at the time instead of like, oh, I can't wait for tomorrow, instead of enjoying today.
Yeah.
So like lately that's been kind of like a shift in my mentality because you never know what can happen. So might as well just like fully embrace what's happening now.
I think that's a good way to look at have a perspective that way because you enjoy life as is and take every day as it's not for granted.
Right.
And yeah, like I think it's a good way to look at it. It's kind of a nice thought process there on that.
I think so. Just time is just flying by, man.
Oh yeah.
It used to be all so cliche. Everybody say, oh, enjoy it when you're long. You're long.
Enjoy it when
Enjoy
you
your
have
lungs.
Enjoy your
Xavier.
lungs.
Get that inhaler.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to pull it out.
He's got
I
it
was
on a
like,
holster.
had it on. I had that thing on me. No, but they'd always tell us like enjoy your time, like because the years fly by, and now
Here it is,
man. Here we are. We're
They really
flying through, and everything gets shorter, and it's crazy. So I mean, I think that just adds to the like not urgency, but like that feeling of let's enjoy this now.
I'm kind of curious to ask you. You said you didn't like change regarding like maybe the present or the future. Would you go into that? Because like the world has changed. Change is constant.
Oh yeah.
What do you do to mitigate it? Like what kind of change are you trying to stop?
I
Like
guess
overturning Roe? You want to like?
Oh yeah. The Second Amendment's got to go.
Oh, wait,
comment on that? Okay, there we go. I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
I was just waiting
Sorry, I had
for
to
that.
cough.
It's like,
I thought that
right
was your
back
time
into
to
it.
like jump right in.
Yeah, hey now, hey, hold on.
Hold the phone.
In terms of that, like I've always been kind of a thing, maybe about like having control and like not changing things or having a routine or having a schedule or trying to control too many things, even though it's not in my power to do so.
Mhm.
I think it's always been I feel like maybe I've felt like powerless in my life, especially when I was younger, and like maybe feeling that way and then having control over the things that I could control was a way of like not having things change on me or not having like power being taken away from me. So I'd like to have things be the same way, but now I'm open to change. You know, change can be good or bad, but I feel like as long as like you're open and you're kind of smart about things, I think change can be for more so for the good.
Interesting. Okay.
So I think it was more like that, or I like things kind of planned out, but now I'm seeing like you can't really plan anything. The best laid plans, the best laid intentions, yes, and then we shoot for that, like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Why we're taking the time to do this and hang out and propel ourselves forward is for a goal, but it is also in the meantime to enjoy and to do these things. So it's, you know, not everything goes according to plan. So why plan it at all? I guess it helps things in the day-to-day concept, but overall we have no idea what the hell's going to happen. So I guess just in change in that sense, I was a little bit like wary of when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's like now you're more open to things changing because you know things change, like you said, Corey, on a daily. You know, life's evolving and our lives change daily, and you know sometimes the monotonous time, the day-to-day stuff, sometimes it's a little boring, but like you know things happen, and you know be open to anything happening, I guess.
Yeah, change opens other doors, other avenues and stuff, and so be accepting of that and just kind of guard yourself a little bit, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Corey? Now, do you live in the past, present, or future?
I think I'm definitely a mix of the past and the present. I kind of go back and forth between the two. I have absolutely no future sight whatsoever. That's probably why I'm living out of my car. Yeah, I have a hard time planning for things like at all. I know what I need to do in the immediate, and I can, you know, draw from my past for that. But that's kind of where I live. It's just hard for me to really see what's going to happen the next day. So in terms of like change in that way, like I anticipate it.
Yeah.
And just I anticipate that my life is going to be a lot of the same, but also a lot of change. Because I do that to myself. Like I moved out of the state as soon as I could. I moved back to the state. And I like having change of scenery, of what I'm doing, of my hobbies, things like that. That also probably has to go with the ADD, but I got my hands in many pies, and I enjoy that.
My pie.
I'll put my finger in your pie.
Don't do it.
Oh,
it's my pie.
That's his pie.
See, this is what the first fight was about. We're at a Marie Callender. Corey started touching all this shit.
I didn't even like cherry, but I had to feel it. It was a warm.
See what I'm dealing with?
Yeah,
I see.
Do you see what happens when you're not here?
We're not fucking blind.
Well,
Xavier, answer the damn question.
Do you know?
Where do you live?
On Earth.
Okay, this guy.
All right, yeah, okay, Mr. Funny.
Yeah,
all right, we're trying to do a show, buddy.
I like it. I am interested. You have my attention, sir.
Now that's I mean, I get that. Like, does thinking about like does thinking about the future bug you, Corey, or is it just you just don't see that far?
I just
it's not how you're wired.
I don't have the ability to plan for the future, really at all.
Just kind of take things as as they come,
pretty much.
The day,
because like that's where I'm at. Like, it's just if I've survived the day, then I've done okay.
There you go.
And I don't really think like where I'm going to be in 5 years or like I don't have that kind of like planning, financial planning, life planning. Like when I went back to college, I knew that was going to be a 4 to 6 year commitment because of what I was doing. And I wasn't, but like that's all I knew.
Yeah, that was your goal to get through college and
right. So like the day to day was still like just figuring out everything and learning new things along the way. I guess probably why I went to art school, because of it allowed me to do that. Every project was different, every class was different, it was just a lot of controlled chaos, I think, and I appreciated that.
You like that,
right?
Yeah.
That probably plays into your, not fear of the future, but like not having that thing you like, the like sporadicness of life.
Yeah, it's
variety.
It's definitely like an edge to live on, because like there's been a lot of like failings because of my lack of future sight. But
you learn. I mean, like anything, we learn from things.
You adapt.
You adapt. You pick. you learn from failures and pick yourself up and keep trying.
Yeah.
But
in that same way, like I've been pretty, I like to think I'm pretty self-reflective. And I, like I said, like I mix between past and present of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And along with a lot of therapy and help, I've been able to observe my life in the past and make changes to myself now in order for my future to be successful. Like living in a truck instead of a car.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Camper, maybe.
Yeah.
I can get a little fancy.
Well, I mean, if you have the money.
Yeah.
Do we have the money?
No, we spent it all on this fucking recording equipment.
That freaking Marie Callender's lawsuit. Goddamn. Marie Callender's, your days are numbered.
You're limited. They're closing down.
Yeah, good.
Well, there used to be a store.
Well, we had one on the but that closed a long time.
Tantalizing conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
knows where Madera is. Fucking A.
Yeesh.
Xavier, stop skidding past the question.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's what I yelled about. It was a while
earlier,
ago.
And then you just literally rounded back to Corey. Yeah. Like, so Corey.
Oh, yeah. For me wise.
Samwise? No.
Mr. Frodo? Me dumb. No. For me, I'm a little bit like you, Corey, where I think I'm living in the past. Oof. It's all right. Living in the past, but I think I'm not living in the past, but I'm like, I hold on to a lot of past memories, and I always think about things like that. But I don't really live, I guess, in the future. In the present, I kind of just take the day as it goes, day by day.
Interesting. Okay.
I do have some prospects of the future. Like, I mean, currently, like, I like to think that we're gonna go somewhere in like 5 years or something like that.
Right.
Just try to think like I have like these, imagining like me, my family, selling the house, getting maybe a different house, moving or
you have a house?
Well, we have a condo, so not a house.
Oh,
that's a house.
So you live in a shelter?
Yeah,
that he has a roof.
It's got 4 walls.
Wow, it's not a sunroof.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous.
A garage.
Wow, damn!
This guy's fucking flexing on me in the middle of the show.
Just straight up in your own home.
In your own home?
In his car.
Oh, we're
in the car.
The studio moved.
Why do you think it's cold as shit in here?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mainly, I mean, I don't like to say like my past haunts me,
but it does.
Yeah,
Is this serious?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought this was a bit.
Oh, okay.
You guys like locked eyes. I was like, oh,
no, he's done some things.
Like, I don't know this bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get what you mean.
Sometimes you're always stuck in like, or at least for me, sometimes I'm always thinking of mistakes I've done, things like that.
I think that's all of us, dude.
Yeah.
All of us, not like proverbially, like all 3 of us feel that way.
Yeah.
There's some stuff I definitely would take back or change for sure.
But yeah, and like but I think taking, like, I like the way you're thinking, Cale, about taking the day as it comes and just appreciating it. Got up this morning.
Yeah.
Got up.
That was half the battle.
Just getting out of bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like taking appreciation, like, I'm here. I should make the best of this day as possibly I can. Life's gonna throw curveballs at us, and
oh yeah,
throw sand in our eyes at times and stuff like that. But I think it's trying to remember to appreciate what you have, and the day, appreciate what you have in the day. Just waking up and just try to make the best of it. But yeah, that's kind of where I float. Okay. Float in the past, in the present a little bit, and then I think about the future, and then go from there. I try to best make my decisions on what like might happen in the future. Like,
right.
is this going to be bad for me down the line, or am I making the right decision doing XYZ type thing? Am I going to upset somebody with this or that kind of thing? So, but do you think we romanticize memories more as time passes on?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm going to think on this, like in terms of like relationships that I've had with partners in my life, I definitely romanticize the memories that I have that I've shared with them of the things that we did together. And it's easier to gloss over the bad parts of the relationship because I don't want to focus on that. It doesn't make me happy in my day.
Yeah, that's not what we want to remember.
Yeah. So like if I remember like going to prom with my girlfriend at the time, like I had a lot of fun then, but like I don't live in that.
No.
You know, it was just it's nice to have. And I think like with prom as an example, it's well, one, it's easy to romanticize prom, but like there were things that, like, you were there, Xavier. There were a few things that happened that day that like none of us are too proud of, but at the same time, like prom itself was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like I had a good time with the person that I was with, and that was that.
That's important. So.
Yeah. So like even in terms of like family stuff, I think like romanticizing, I definitely do. I try to look at people in good lights, and sometimes people are more deserving than others. But yeah, I don't know. As time goes on too, like your heart kind of softens. Like I said, like just carrying around that anger for certain people just isn't worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's whole.
It's just kind of a waste of energy.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, why put that negativity on yourself?
Yeah.
And just play, because that, I'm guilty of that. Like, but yeah, it's
well, and especially like if it's something that like in the end didn't really alter you. If you had like a bad interaction with somebody, that's different. But like if it was just like a shitty thing that happened and you're super not stoked on it, like it's kind of easy to forget and move on. But like if something like physically happened to you, like I guess what I'm saying is like you don't have to forget the bad memories. Sometimes it is important to have those and remember why, you're no longer in the life of a person.
Right.
What about, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Cale? You romanticize thoughts as time goes on?
I used to.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds cynical as hell.
I used to.
No, I feel like I used to try to look at everything like you say with rose-colored glasses, and I refuse to kind of be like that anymore. I just would rather have the confront whatever has happened with whoever it's been with, and just accept that and not let that have a bearing on my life.
Just move on.
Really, past relationships stuff's been bad, but I don't I remember the good stuff from time to time, but I don't hide away the bad anymore. I used to romanticize and be like, oh, it was so much fun. Well, it really wasn't for a long time. And family stuff being bad, my dad being sick, all stuff like that. Instead of being able to confront it, I've been on this kick lately. It's maybe not the healthiest thing, but I want to feel how I'm going to feel instead of avoiding this or not triggering myself. I kind of put myself into whatever triggers me to force myself to feel things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of a confrontation thing of I'm going to make myself do it so I won't shy away from it.
Yeah.
So romanticizing stuff, I more have a grip on this happened or this is how it was, or it wasn't really like that. I've always kind of had a delusion of grandeur of myself. So I've kind of stopped doing that and stopped looking at myself in the past tense. That is a fact.
Yeah.
So, I mean, romanticizing things, I think I've gone the other way. I feel like I've downplayed it, and then it's allowed me to really take what's special and kind of hold on to it and acknowledge what's real versus what's romanticized for me. So I feel like
that's good.
Having more of that, I guess, cynical view of things has let me appreciate the good things more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to look at it. There's some things as there's some good memories and things in the past that I'm like, oh yeah, I'd like to do that stuff again, or but yeah, romanticized memories. I do have that. And sometimes it's like not really, I guess you can't like live in the past thinking about all this stuff all the time.
Right.
But it's good like to cherish the good memories of things that come and gone and
Yeah.
just make it a happy thought in your head, or a happy memory. Just something to cherish or hang on to. And
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I think like, part of that romanticizing stuff, you can kind of get stuck in that. And then you're chasing that feeling of something that you're over elevating in your own head, or you're overcompensating for, and you're chasing that feeling, or, I forgive all the things that this person did because I had a really good time this day.
Yeah. Like, what are you looking to, what can you overlook?
Exactly. I think that's another part of why I've turned off, well, not turned off, but like the romanticizing thing, a much more like real view of things, of being able to take my emotions out of it kind of and be like, if I was looking at this like objectively as an outsider, would this be fucked up? Yes. So I'm not, no matter who it is, just take it as that.
Yeah.
And then kind of have like a more real view, because I've been down what you're talking about. I've been down that before. Like, but this was so good. I really missed this. Or I remember this day and it was the best. And I've never felt like that since. And blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of get stuck in that hole. And I think that's dangerous. So it's kind of like, but I feel like I'm a super downer with this like look, but like, I think it's what works for me.
Yeah.
So we're all different. All three of our answers are always different, which shocks me because we're so similar in like terms of humor and what we like to do and all these things, but like we drastically see things differently. So it's interesting to pick your brains.
100%. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can pick your pockets with this ad.
Exactly. Hi, folks. My name is Xavier Chapman, creator and host of the Weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials, where you can find us at the Weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to, where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to those ads. Hope you all enjoyed them. Cale, Corey, how important is it for closure in your life? How important is closure to you guys in your life? Let me rephrase that because I read that poorly.
I liked it.
I can't even read, guys.
Well, that was because you didn't plan for the future and learn how to read.
Yeah.
I
mean, yet you're the third part of the ownership group of this company. So you're doing well. Can't read? I'm in. Here's your terms and conditions. Nah. Sign it.
I don't read
Sign
that
it for me.
Yeah, because I can't write either.
Looks good. Looks good. You
just made my name into a stamp. That way I don't have to sign anything.
See, it's easy.
Yeah.
I think you just shoot paperwork. God.
That's all my closure
I
need.
The signature. A bullet hole in it. But yeah, how important is closure to you in your life?
Cale.
I think since he said my name, he should go.
Oh yeah, Corey.
Oh, you would think that, but no.
Oh,
so Xavier asked Corey.
Corey, should I ask you?
I think you should
go.
We'll just shave 5 minutes off this episode.
Perfect.
How important is closure to me? Xavier, why don't you go ahead and answer?
All right.
I'm gonna think. I'm gonna put a lot of thought in this.
Yeah. I think it's super important. Like how do you move on from losing somebody in an instant? And no matter if it's an accident or you're just no longer in contact with that person and they're doing just fine. It's traumatic.
Yeah.
So having closure in any event is super important. I would, if I knew that I wasn't going to see or be able to talk to a person for the rest of my life, what would I want to say to them? What would I want to tell them? And whether it good or bad, I think that closure would be very important for at least me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
At least
it is cathartic to have.
Oh, absolutely.
At least that you've hit that closure, or like it's closure for you.
Yeah.
Like then you can feel better, and
you can let it go, or you come to peace with something.
Right.
It's self-serving.
Yeah,
for sure. To have closure.
That's a good point. Maybe not a lot of people could get an opportunity to do something like that, or
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
have closure into whatever traumatic thing that may have happened or whatnot.
Yeah, because life is too random. Like it is, like Cale said, like hard to plan for, even with future in mind. Like trying to leave. That's one of the things they say is like never go to bed mad, right? Especially with your partner. You don't ever do that because you don't know what's going to happen when you wake up. And it's kind of the same thing with everybody else in your life. But at the same time, it's hard to manage relationships, even friendships. Like. So your friends can bug the shit out of you. And like, if you were mad at your friend, Cale, I'm looking at you. If I never saw Cale at the end of this episode again, like I wouldn't have that closure.
Right.
And like, I would be super pissed.
Not sad, not upset, just pissed.
I'd be fucking angry.
I'd be so angry at you. I just get up and leave mid recording. I'm out of here.
Is that not the proper response?
Yeah.
That, like, I know Cale's absolutely fine, but he never like. Have you guys ever seen the Banshees of Inisherin?
No.
That was a great movie. It has Colin Farrell and the older Papa Skarsgård in it.
Oh, okay.
But the premise is they're lifelong friends. They live in I think Ireland.
Oh,
and in a very, very small town. It's like 20 people. And the lifelong friends. And one day, one of them just doesn't want to be friends with the other anymore.
Dang.
That's what the whole movie's about.
Really?
It's great. Yeah.
I'm out.
Wow.
But it really talks on like the topic of closure and friendship. If I don't know if that interests you, check it out. It's a good movie.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Just one day.
That's a big switch.
It's really fascinating because like Colin Farrell does everything he can to get back into the good graces of his friends who just refuses to tell him why he will no longer talk to him. He's just like, I'm just done with you. I don't want to be friends anymore. The end.
That'd be really
but
crazy.
they still like their small town. They go to the same pub. So
I would just kill him.
That's so weird. That is
Try to do that shit to me. Try.
I am. I'm actively trying to right now.
Well, Xavier, it looks like you're going to be sole owner because I'm going down for this crime because I'm going to kill his ass.
You can podcast from jail. You just have to do it over the phone.
Just over the phone.
Yeah.
You have like insert more money. I'll be like, God,
Xavier, edit that out.
Xavier, put the money in.
Like, I don't know how to edit.
You do all the legwork for the shit. Just like it's just raw recordings. Just
terrible.
Somehow Xavier's still in your car. They never sees you.
Well,
he's doing it from the same place.
He's on the my will.
I got the car, dude. You got the car.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's my sole possession. That
car
and
in the
Frank.
studio.
Yeah.
But Frank, just leave the door open.
Yeah, just leave the door open. He'll come in and out.
No. He'll just wander off. He's not coming back.
Oh, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
You gotta release him.
He'll pack his bags and be gone.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's got a little shirt. He's got a little bindle. That's all he needs.
I love his little shirt.
Thank you. Me too.
Dog bod.
Yeah.
It's great.
But what about you, Cale? What do you think?
Oh, same.
Do we need closure?
Oh, we need it. Close the casket.
Close
the casket.
No, but definitely. Yeah,
that was good.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
Close it.
We'll put a little.
A little applause for that one. I'll take it. I'll take the pity claps or whatever. But
Pity claps.
But no, closure is super important. I'm a drastic overthinker. I've been trying to break that habit forever. I don't know if I can, but it's just part of how my brain is wired. I overthink things. I think people are upset with me when they're not, or they're lying to me. One of the two.
No, or they're actually upset and in the same studio as you.
And lying, dude.
But you can't address it.
I just love that you love this feud. Just like there's no way I lose.
Yeah.
Just stay out of the frame.
Well, we already know he's inheriting it, so
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm on the outs either way.
I got something to gain.
Damn. just splinter this group immediately. No, but I definitely need closure in my relationships, or I get pushed to the point where I'm like, I don't need the closure. I'm done. That's happened on a couple of occasions for me, which I guess takes the overthinking out of it when you're the one that, cuts things off.
Right.
I mean, that is closure in itself, right? Saying, I've had enough of you. I don't want to deal with you. It's done. That is closure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Which the other person doesn't get, but fuck them. I mean, if you're pushed to that point, right or wrong, I mean, that's a hard stop. That's a reason to do that. But closure is important to me. I never like to leave things unsaid, and that's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes of talking too much, or you beat a dead horse in terms of that. But that's just my personality. But you never know what's going to happen. So I try to reach out or try to have things be in good standing with people. I'm very much like you in that sense, Xavier. You like to be in good standing. Corey doesn't care. Whatever. But
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you all.
But
don't laugh.
We love you.
We love you, man. But definitely want to be on not people's good graces, but be viewed positively or be in a good standing with people. So that's kind of something that closure helps with, I guess.
Yeah.
One way or another. So it is important.
I mean, whether it's something bad or it's, again, like what Corey was saying, at least that you've done your part, and you can be satisfied with your own emotions and thoughts on that. Having whatever event, whatever closure you needed done.
Yeah.
You can rest easy at that point.
Yeah, you come to a resolution of something.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bad scenario, you're like, okay, well, this is it. That itself is resolution.
I think that it's really just talking about, or rather listening to what we're saying. I think that it's really about control. And I think that's what it comes to, is whether or not you have the ability to say your final thoughts to this person or group, and whether or not that control in your life is going to be good enough for you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying about control. Yeah. Like having the need to be heard.
Yeah.
Some people don't have that. And it astounds me.
Well, and just like you're saying, when you said earlier, I think we're all guilty of just saying, you know what, I'm cutting you out of my life. Hard stop. You're done.
Yeah.
And I think just agreeing with you, that is your form of closure for you.
Right.
But if the other person comes back years later and says, hey, you know what, I'm really sorry about this, this, and this, that's closure for them. That's for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
self-serving.
Right. So it I think really, it's about control.
Yeah, I agree, because I don't think, I'm sure there's circumstances, but I never think of closure thinking, okay, well, I need to say this so you can move on. I think that happens almost by proxy a little bit, but more often than not, it's self-serving entirely to get closure.
Yeah.
It's hopefully what I say to you puts you at ease, but it's for me. Right? I mean, in a lot of these instances, I think it's I'm going to say what I have to say. Hopefully that's good enough for you, but that's it for me.
Yeah. Getting it off my chest. Closing the book.
So is closure important to you? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Yeah. No, yeah. Closure is important. I mean, I probably am maybe terrible about having closure, because if in my life, I've people have come and gone, and some people we just stop talking altogether, and
right.
Childhood friends stuff, and just, sometimes just life parts. Your life parts you away, just the things that come up. And for me, it's selfish to think, because it's just want to forget or just move on, essentially. And maybe I don't need to get closure because I just want to move on. But then maybe that thought is just going to it's always going to be in the back of my head,
just eating at you.
And it's how and then it turns how best can I ignore that?
Yeah.
It's run from closure to how do I block this out completely out of
my
brain.
It turns into, for me, it turns into shower thoughts. All these arguments that I win by myself when I'm just fucking pissed off with nothing else to do. Washing dishes. Motherfucker, you could have said this shit. It would have sounded so cool at the time.
Fire. I can never use it.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of ties back into like the previous question I asked, like living in the past.
Yeah.
You're stuck in that past memory, or that past memory is always there. Always there to remind you. You may forget about it because you're doing other stuff, and then one day some random just creeps back into your head, like, oh yeah, I wanted to forget about that.
Oh, you're back.
Why are you still here?
How'd you get out of the memory vault?
Yeah. So, I mean, but I personally, for me, I don't know if I've ever had closure with, with I'm trying to think. A lot of times, for me, things that have happened in my life or people that have come and gone, I don't think I've ever had closure with them. It's more just like, well, they're not there anymore.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
The classic, the classic deflector. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder to kind of piggyback on that, like how many relationships have you guys had where you actually have had closure? Now that we're thinking about it, because I can think of maybe two where I've had like actual closure, whether it was a partner or a family member passing on or something like that.
I personally, I can't really think of anything that I've had closure on.
You think everything's open-ended of all these relationships?
No,
not open-ended, but you never feel like that's done with. You always feel.
For me, I guess I don't need to. It doesn't need to come back up. Like I don't need to experience or not experience. For me, those situations I think are okay just being gone in the past.
Yeah.
Even though I still remember them, I'll still always have a memory of it, and there's no need for closure at this point for me.
There's no need to pick the scab, right?
Yeah, I just keep going forward and be tormented.
Jeez.
So it sounds like you do need closure.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, we're not going to address that
just
on this show.
Bury it.
Yeah.
Bury it all the way down.
You'll find the answers at the end of the bottle.
Yeah.
I think I've had closure in two things for me. My dad was on hospice, so I mean, nothing was left. It wasn't like a sudden death or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel awful for people who experience that, and it's just the blink of an eye. It's over, and you don't. If you kept everything inside, or if you didn't share exactly how you felt, I feel awful for that.
Yeah.
So I had closure in that. It was a long time coming, but also like my last relationship. I mean, I got closure. I was the one who was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I've had enough. This has gone past the point, and I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And that was it. And that's closure in my mind. I was like, I wish you the best. I don't have any ill will, but I'm done.
Yeah.
That's dead to me. So closure in those senses. There's been friendships that I've had that have dissolved that I've never gotten closure on, but fuck them.
It's just dissolved away.
Basically how I feel. Yeah. I mean, like that, good or bad, and more recent stuff, but no, I'm not allowing that to keep it. I don't need closure. If I'm mad, I don't need closure. If I'm sad, I need closure. If I'm angry, I don't need it.
But you don't carry that anger for the rest of your life?
No, I'll just it's just like fuck them. Is basically how I think. But like I don't actively like engage in like being hateful about it. It's just like fuck this person.
Yeah.
It doesn't like quell in me like how it used to when I was younger. I don't carry stuff like that anymore.
Okay.
I carry much more of the positive stuff. Put my energy in the right place.
That's a good way to think.
Why are we gonna freaking give these people the time of day, man? It's not worth it.
I hear you, man, but at the same time, like I'm kind of the opposite of that. Like we've talked before, like I've had to work on ruminations, which are when you have those bad memories and you can't escape them mentally, no matter what you try and do. You just can't get out of being in the situation that you are in. And it's very hard to try and get over those things.
I'm sure
that just pop up every once in a while.
Yeah, where these random thoughts, like I don't really get those personally. But like I'm sure it's not pleasant.
It's not great.
It's not something I would hope for.
No, yeah. With you there on that, Corey. Like, but it is kind of hard just to scrub out those memories or whatnot. But
because you guys have unresolved.
I think maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not our choice in the matter. Like we're saying, like closure it's almost always one-sided when it comes to ending relationships.
It's conditional.
Yeah, somebody's ending the relationship with you because of X, Y, or Z, but you don't really have a choice. That person decided to end the relationship.
Right.
Friendship, whatever.
Right.
So you can't really have a response sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get that closure and it does just turn to anger or grief or what have you.
What if the closures? No, I can't frame this in a good way. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Think about it.
I was going to say, like, what if you don't need the closure? What if somebody doesn't tell you the reasons just because you're a piece of shit? I did this specific.
I'm the piece of shit.
Yeah, like if I'm the one doing the thing and I'm getting the closure right. But if you're asking me why this is happening, I don't want to go into it and drop a bomb on you. I just don't want this to happen anymore. So it's like not a pussyfooting around, but like it's almost like sparing your feelings. If I had horrendous shit to say, but I chose not to say it when I ended my last relationship.
Yeah.
And that was more of a thing of like, what's this going to do for me if I just lay in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm already kind of getting the closure. I'm not saying that that's what the people were thinking about you guys. I'm just saying, what if there's a method to the madness? What if there was a reason?
I mean, I'm sure like it's deserved. If a friendship is ending, there's
maybe not though. It could all be one-sided. I know that like everybody says relationships are two sides, friendships, romantic stuff anyway, but people can be just bad people and it's not your fault.
And I guess, I guess that there's like, there is a reason, but it may not be a good reason. You know, it could be just like a shitty reason.
I mean, we can't know unless somebody says it to you. We can't know what people think or why they do what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's maybe upsetting. Also, being like, what did I do wrong?
and that kind of that goes back to I think trying to help get over that maybe is just appreciate what you have. Like going back to the day-to-day thing. Appreciate that I'm here now. This is what I'm doing now. This is who I have in my life or what I have in my life. And I think I need to try not to do, it's easier said than done, of course, try not to dwell on anything. And it's just like, but maybe when those things come up, then I'm kind of just talking, just like maybe something might help me. But try to remember the good things that you have, the good, the people that you still know, the people you still care about, and your loved ones who still enjoy to be around, and maybe that can help curb some of that negative thought or that thinking because I didn't get that closure or whatever, and maybe thinking this way just help me appreciate I'm still here, I'm still doing what I'm doing what I like to do. Still have my fun hobbies, still have my friends, stuff like that, my family, stuff like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe something like that might help lessen the impacts of that non-closure event.
At the risk of upsetting both of you.
Yeah.
Honestly, genuinely, getting this closure that you guys are seeking, would it benefit your life? If you really broke it on the relationship. Yeah, if you really broke it down, take the top person that you want closure with. Will that benefit your life if you were able to have that closure? What day-to-day changes for you guys?
I don't know.
Does anything change?
Well, again, like we're talking like a few different things because the top of the questions were talk to somebody who's no longer in your life, and I'm thinking like if I could talk to my grandpa and have that closure because he has passed away,
right.
That would greatly benefit my life. I would love to. Like you said, like show him what I'm doing now and just tell him I love him. Tell him, everything that he meant to me and that he shaped me into the person that I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And that would provide me with closure. So I'm stuck with those thoughts and I'm glad to have those thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no closure for me and my grandpa because of how he passed away.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
What about you, X?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's a good point. Like having closure in that regard, you talking to somebody that you've lost. I think for me, having having closure would be nice, maybe but maybe in the instance that I'm thinking of, it's just I'm okay with it being how it is now, and just really kind of just trudging forward and trying to. bad memories and bad thoughts are always going to be there.
Yeah.
I think it's just how I respond to them.
Right.
Because there's always going to be some negativity or something that's going to pop into my head. But I think it's just how I handle it and how I respond to those thoughts.
Yeah.
I think will make the difference.
Yeah. How you can spin it.
Yeah. If I want to wallow in it and just suffer in it, maybe I will. Maybe like later on I'll come out of it and be fine.
Right.
Or I was like, why am I getting in my head? Like, why am I letting this bug me?
Yeah.
That's the double-edged sword, dude. Yeah. It's like we're capable of complex emotions that comes with the good stuff, and you feel top of the world, and then you feel the shittiest feelings you could ever feel as a person. And it's our job to try to balance that and regulate it. And I mean, that's why, we get therapy, like myself, and, therapy to try to help and give us the tools to do these things. But at the end of the day, it's us.
Yeah, it's true.
That has to manage it. So like you said, it's you like figuring the way of like how best to handle those things whenever these negative things pop up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's somebody you need dead, I can fucking do it. I swear to God.
I volunteer too, but at a less price than Cale. I'll do it right now.
I'll eat for free.
Yeah.
Just kill each
Who do you want killed?
Just us, both of us.
Cale and I just in a quick draw.
Just wants it all.
Yeah.
He wants everything.
It's just me. Yeah, no, but I think this has been a good conversation, you guys, with this episode.
Yeah,
and what we're talking about here.
Dredging up some stuff.
Yeah,
we're gonna have some talks.
We're gonna have some talks.
Oh no,
I think maybe to take away from this is just maybe just enjoy life how it is, and take it day by day. Nothing's granted. Take nothing for granted.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head earlier about talking about being thankful for what we do have and seeing the positive things that are in our life, because it's easy to overlook stuff.
It is.
It's very easy to say, hey man, blah blah blah. Some people are super lonely, and then we could have come here and do this and
have our time. Me when you're saying that.
I was just making eye contact.
Yeah.
Popular. It's
fine.
Polite. Oh, no. I'm just trying to be polite, man.
He's like, get out of my car.
It's like rolling down the window on just my side. This guy. I get a draft. My audio sounds like shit. Anyway, be thankful, you fuckers.
Yeah. Well,
or we'll kill you.
tell your parents you love them. Yeah. Tell your family you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Always reach out. Yeah. That takes so little time to just shoot somebody a message or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Even less time to shoot them.
I want you at home to know we love you.
We love you.
We do.
Yeah.
And we do this for you, for us, but also for you. Whoever ends up listening and takes anything from the show. Yeah. I mean, hell yeah.
So thank you guys for listening in, tuning in to another wonderful episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. Cale, where can we find you on the interwebs, good sir?
You can find me on TikTok at bearded_giant and our communal page at the Weekly Tall Talk. There's also my Instagram page at TallTaleCale with an underscore in between each word. And be sure to follow us on YouTube at the Weekly Tall Talk. We're up to 50 subscribers on there. Most of that is us on ghost accounts. But we're going to boost our numbers, and we're going to do a thing, baby.
We can't keep thinking of fake email addresses.
I know. Damn, it's too many.
It's a lot.
They're going to catch on.
Yeah.
But at some point, we're going to turn the corner. Yeah. But be sure to give us a follow on there. We'll keep you posted when we start doing our live shows again. Those are in the works. And we look forward to catching you on the Q&As and leaving some comments of topics or anything you want to talk about. So check us out and give us a follow.
Yeah.
Xavier.
Yeah. I mean, and if you guys out there listening have any answers to the questions that we've asked, please feel free to email us at our Gmail account, talltaleNetwork@gmail.com. And also, if you guys feel like supporting us, we do have a Patreon, and we'd love to see some support over there. So you guys join in at patreon.com/talltale network. Corey, where can we find you, my friend?
Well, if you want to find me, I'm on Instagram at Corey.Andre, COREY.ONDREY. I try to respond to all the messages that I get, which are few and far between, but I do appreciate them.
Love it.
And if you want to find us online on Instagram, we also have a profile at the Weekly Tall Talk. We've been posting some skits, some pictures of our adventures out in the real world. So go there if you want to see some cool stuff and and send us a message there too. We'll definitely respond to that. So without further ado, we'll tell you later.
All right, you and me outside, right?
Let's fucking
Get out of the fucking car.
Done with this shit
Get out of the car.
every fucking time.
We love you.